everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with a Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, guys. We are back with this edition of 5 Questions with WRS, when we answer your guys' questions that you guys sent in. Sending questions like crazy, trying to keep up. Crazy time for us right now, dealing with a lot of things, doing a lot of things. Crazy taxi.
Yeah, being a taxi service.
And a lot of other stuff. So, haven't had a lot of time to film, but we're going to be bringing out some more videos for you guys. And we're going to bring out some 5 questions for you guys finally. Let's go ahead and, guys, if you guys want to ask a question, the easiest way to do that is in the comment section down below. And I'll be able to get your question on the next edition of 5 Questions, if we can do that. So,
yes.
If you guys want to ask a question, that's the easiest way to do that in the comment section down below. Guys, let's go ahead and get started with this edition of 5 Questions. The first 2 questions are asked by Ice.
Ice.
His first question is, do you find R-Truth entertaining?
He's a comedy bust.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Okay, I should say this. I like R-Truth. I thought he was pretty talented as a performer, as a wrestler. But mostly in his WWE career, been a comedy bust.
In TNA, he was good.
In TNA, he was pretty damn good.
Yeah, and fucking when he came to WWE, at the big middle, at the start, he was okay. But then when he started doing the comedy bust shit,
over the past at least 5 years now,
he's been a comedy bust.
Maybe even 6 years, even before that.
Yeah. He's been a comedy act.
Yeah, his first couple of years in
WWE... He's been the Santino Marella of this era.
Yeah.
He has been. He's the Santino Marella of this era.
You like Santino Marella, don't you?
No, that's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign.
R-Truth better fucking get out of the business if he's trying to be that. You don't want to be Santino.
You don't want to be a Santino.
You know, fuck. That's the lower card title.
Yeah.
He's bottom of the barrel now. You know, he's the Santino Marella of this era.
Well, Tommy,
but with more talent.
But Tommy, he's the greatest 24/7 champion that there ever was.
Now, how many times has he won it? About 30, 40, 50?
I think it's 50-something, yeah.
Well, that title's a comedy title.
Yeah.
It is. Come on, look who holds it. Bugs Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, Bugs Bunny, Buster Bunny, whatever the fuck you want to call the dumb fuck. And by the way, your rap sucks. I can't understand a word you're saying. Well, there should be captions under.
The only thing I heard was Booker T.
That's all I heard, and seeing Booker T and his GI Bros should just standing there. I don't know what you're saying, but I'll take the money. and I'll bob the head.
I'll do the spin-a-rooney for you.
Yeah, I'll do the spin-a-rooney and be like fucking Night at the Roxbury for you.
No.
No.
Pops, is R-Truth entertaining? Sorry, entertaining?
Well, I can see right now you think everybody laughs. Anyway, you know, I did.
To me, he's not funny.
I did like him when he first come in. I don't have nothing against him. I think, you know, he did have a little talent, but now he's just
he's a comedy guy.
I mean, he just wants to do comedy now, and to me, I mean,
you want to do fucking comedy, be on a comedy show.
Wrestling to me is not comedy.
Yeah.
Look, if you want to be a comedy, there, R-Truth, you fucking do a comedy show. Get out of the fucking ring, say I'm retiring as the longest reigning 24/7 champion, and I'm gonna be on comedy shows.
No doubt.
Because let me tell you, if I were you, I'd stick to comedy because your music sucks.
Anyway, let's go to the next question.
Yeah.
Because I don't find him entertaining at all.
Me neither.
Next is, did you like Papa Shango?
Did I like Papa Shango? Not really. I didn't like the Papa Shango gimmick, no.
Listen, you gotta realize this was 93.
Yeah.
This was, 92. But this is the time where WWE was experimenting with a lot of,
Gimmicks.
Off-the-wall gimmicks, so to speak. And, you know, listen, you know, Charles Wright.
Great worker.
Good worker.
Yeah, I love Charles. He's a good worker.
I never had any complaints about, I wouldn't say anything about him being bad in the ring, because he wasn't.
I mean, look at him.
Good guy too, tough guy too.
Yeah,
Come on, if you can own a strip club,
yeah.
you're a tough guy.
Yeah.
You are.
And if you could own a strip club and fucking everything like this, you're a fucking tough guy.
The Godfather.
Fucking gimmick fit him to a T.
And that's what he's more known for than anything else.
And by the way, it fit him.
It did.
Papa Shango to me didn't fit him. Kama even fit him better.
Yeah, Kami even fit him better than
because he was the supreme fighting machine and he liked Ultimate Fighting. It kind of fit him. No, Papa Shango didn't fit him whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, but it was.
But it was a good way to get you a start.
Yeah.
But him as Papa Shango's probably the worst. Especially the fucking Warrior speeding up shit. I thought that was shitty.
He didn't. To me, he.
And fucking Gene having the goddamn black suit. Oh God!
He didn't really start to shine to me
until fucking Kama.
Until Kama or the Godfather, which the Godfather he's better known for than anything. I thought he was talented.
He was. He was a good worker.
You gotta realize the time that. Another time where he wasn't that stellar was as the Good Father. But
Well, the Good Father. Yeah. He ran his course as a Godfather. Yeah. And he had to be with that fucking shitty Righteous Censor group.
But, the Papa Shango character was a little interesting. It wasn't one of my favorites, of course, but,
It was like a dark, like ghoulish shit. And,
voodoo.
Yeah, everything like that going around, so,
He might as well be coming out to voodoo.
Yeah. But I enjoyed him as the Godfather in Kama.
Let's go ahead and go with the next question asked by Radical Velocity.
Radical Velocity.
What is your favorite shoot interviews of all time?
Favorite shoot interviews of all time? Jim Cornette.
That's a number one on the list.
Jim Cornette.
Yes. I actually own most of Jim Cornette's shoot interviews.
Yeah.
I think there's maybe a couple I still need to get, but most of them I already own.
And Jim Cornette's the best one.
Yeah, he's one of the, mainly because he always tells the truth. He always speaks his mind, whether you like it or not. Yeah. And that's one of the things that we pride ourselves on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That if we don't like something, or
I'm gonna tell you, I don't like something.
And if we like something, we're gonna praise it, even though that's probably not the thing that everybody wants to hear. But, because a lot of people are a lot of negatives.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. But Tommy, you said Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette.
Pops.
Jim Cornette, but I also listen to on YouTube to some of the Rock and Roll Express's ones, because I like the Rock and Roll Express, and they had a thing there asked about Jim Cornette, and Ricky Morton said, "I'm going to tell you, I love Jim Cornette. There's one thing that person is not going to do. They're not going to win a visible argument with Jim Cornette, because he could throw words out one right after another. There's no way that you're going to win talking with that man if you have a beef with him."
Yeah. I have a few shooting interviews, that are outside the box, but mostly Jim Cornette.
Yeah,
so,
Jim Cornette.
But I mean, it's always interesting hearing from certain wrestlers, but some wrestlers I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about these new wrestlers. Kenny Omega shoot interview. His career was that fantastic to be a shoot interview? No, thank you. Oh, the Young Bucks shoot interview. I don't want to listen to these fucking clowns.
Well, time to take a shit.
But those type shoot interviews, I would never listen to.
Let's go ahead and go with the next two questions. They're asked by Gregory Choulette.
Gregory Choulette.
His first question is, who was the nicest wrestler? Now, I'm not sure if he means who we think are the nicest wrestlers, or if it's nicest wrestlers we met. I'm going to go with who was the nicest wrestlers we met.
That's what I'm going with.
Gregory wrote out to the side Bill Eadie. Now, I'm not sure if he met Bill Eadie or if he just thinks Bill Eadie is a great guy or not. But I've never met Axe, so I
would like to.
I'd like to have met Axe. I really would, but I never got to.
is there one of the nicest wrestlers you met?
Jimmy Valiant.
Jimmy Valiant? Why is that?
Because he's nice. He's a nice guy. Very humble.
Yeah. Great guy.
Yeah. And probably the next one would be Ricky Morton.
Ricky Morton.
Yeah.
Hey, he did our little video.
Yeah.
So did Jimmy Valiant.
Yeah. I think Jimmy did it for $5.
Yep.
And
Fucking Ricky Morton did it for free.
Yeah, Ricky did it for free. So
he goes, oh, you already bought some stuff from him.
Yeah.
I'll do it for free.
He said, yeah, that's what he said. He said, oh, you guys already bought my merch. Hey, I tell you what, guys, I'm going to do this one for free.
Yeah, we actually have those, and sometimes we put those in the intros.
Yeah, sometimes we do.
But they actually did a few intro videos for us, and very grateful for that, and especially to meet them. Great guys. Pops, who's the nicest wrestler you met?
Handsome Jimmy Valiant and Rock and Roll Express Ricky Morton.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, you know, both of them guys. Handsome Jimmy, he was the kind of guy that would actually, you know, most guys want to push you along, get out of here. I got things, you know.
That's what Lawler did, but I can understand why he did
I gotta get out of here.
Well, we should mention Lawler wasn't a dick to us.
No,
he wasn't a dick, but
he was nice.
But
he was nice, but it was the line.
Yeah, it was the lines. What it was.
He was trying to get through as many people as he possibly could.
Which is understandable.
Which I can understand. No big deal.
But you know.
You can tell he's like, here, sign your autograph, take your picture. Here you go. Thanks for coming.
And I can understand that right there because you know, I mean,
you don't want to dick somebody in the back of the line.
Yeah, well, you know, Handsome Jimmy Valiant is. I mean, it wasn't because you know that he, you know, nobody was there because there was a lot of people there. That Handsome Jimmy Valiant.
But he was going to be there for multiple days, so we figured he'd probably do it for us. No problem.
And he'd sit down and talk to you, talk about wrestling, talk about things.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Ricky Morton. He would see.
Well, the sad part about Ricky,
you know what's sad?
he was sitting there.
Yeah,
at the
he was.
table.
Tell the story, Tommy.
Nobody was around him.
Nobody was around sitting there like
Ricky's Ricky Morton.
Ricky Morton is a legend.
And we had the one guy sitting there thinking he was fucking Shawn Michaels or something.
Yeah.
Tell the story, Tom.
Fucking dumbass.
Sitting there like,
He goes, oh, I remember you and Marty Jannetty. He goes, that's Shawn Michaels. I ain't Shawn Michaels.
No, that's Shawn Michaels.
I'm just sitting there like, you don't even know who Ricky Morton is.
This is a guy fucking... Yeah, he was in the Attitude Era in '98, but he wasn't no top guy or anything.
Yeah.
He was part of that shitty
I
NWA
walked in
anymore.
there and, you know...
No one was around him.
Yeah.
Nobody.
My favorite, you know...
Which is
one
sad.
member of my favorite tag team.
This ain't Virgil, you know.
Yeah.
And I said, Ricky Morton, Rock and Roll Express. I love you guys. Back in that area, said, yeah, we did a lot. We made a lot of money. Made a lot of money with Jim.
Yeah.
I knew who he was talking about when he said Jim.
Oh yeah. I mean, me and Tommy got to meet Cactus Jack, and he was really nice.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
That's when we were little, though.
Yeah.
We were like real little. Our second time meeting Tracy Smothers
Was better.
It was better. Yeah.
His first time, I'm not going to blame him on that. You know, he needed to do a match and everything, so he had some stuff to do. So I'm not going to blame him on that. But the second time we met him, he was
a real good guy.
Real good guy. He signed a lot of our merch.
So thank you for coming.
And you know, sadly enough, he passed away.
And he said thank you for coming. And
so I mean, he even turned heel that night too.
yes, he did.
Which he was being a complete babyface till the end, and then he turned heel. It was fantastic. It was. But
another guy we met, shit, forget his name. It was a Toy Story.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett. Now,
Jeff Jarrett, another nice
Jeff
guy.
Jarrett, now another nice guy. Back in the day, he was in a match that they was wrestling one time, and we was there because you know we try to go to all the wrestling back in that day, and he come through there and he come through the curtain there and he just dropped the belt. And I just reached over and grabbed it because that was right.
Yeah, this was the unified championship.
Yeah, this was the unified championship. So I just leaned over and I just dropped it, you know, put it in my lap, you know. I just stood there to watch the match. The match is over. This guy come over to me, big old motherfucker, come over to me, pecked me on the shoulder, and said, "Sir, yeah, I got to have that belt. You better know it."
Yeah, so So Pyle's got to hold the unified title for a couple of minutes.
It was a couple of minutes.
But got to meet a lot of nice guys, and Bill Dundee was a really nice guy.
Yeah, Bill Dundee was very nice. We have met so many nice wrestlers, and they're just.
I haven't met one that's complete dick yet.
No, I've not met one that's a total complete dick.
Let's go ahead and go with the last question for this edition of 5 Questions, and this happened around a week ago, but we're going to add a little something to it here.
All right.
Gregory Choulette asks, thoughts on Paul Wight signing with AEW? Now, before we get to the other one, we do know that Christian has also signed to...
Christian Cage.
The instant classic Christian Cage has signed with AEW as well. Let's go ahead and... first, let's talk about Paul Wight. We do know that he didn't like his deal, apparently, that he was getting with WWE. Uh-huh. So he looked elsewhere. We know who he called, Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
And said, hey...
How much... I know how the conversation went.
Okay, tell us how the conversation went.
Paul Wight got on the phone. He said, Big Belly, I got a question. Yeah? How much could I bleed this Mark dry for? Oh, that much, huh? Hey, Mark. I want this much money. All right, I'll be there next week.
That's how it went?
Yep. You can't...
You gonna meet you at the restaurant?
You can't call me a Big Show, though. But you can give me a shirt that says no more BS, though.
Just call me by my real name. Fuck.
Yeah. Call me by my real name. Can we use Captain Insano? No, we can't use Captain Insano.
Apparently they're trying to get the license for that.
That's what they did, like an idiot.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be there next week.
I'll meet you at the restaurant.
And then he shows up. And I heard a rumor that Vince had no animosity to him.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently called him. Yeah, he had no animosity. Hey, take that money.
Yeah.
He even had no animosity. He goes, I respect everything you did for me for the past years. And they went on under a good note, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because if he wants to leave, he could probably go back.
Yeah.
He's leaving on a good note. He ain't
WWE Hall of Fame.
He did. And fucking then I heard he still wants to work with the WWE. Still going to work with him with that Special Olympics.
Well, that's nice of him.
And fucking he goes, Tony Khan, if that's a problem, then I ain't working here.
Oh. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he wanted to still work with the Special Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah, but you see,
he's been doing a lot with the Special Olympics.
That's the thing. See, now Paul White,
he's a good guy.
He lays cards on the table. Hey, now, with Vince McMahon.
He said he's still working with WWE with that stuff.
If
Tony Khan don't respect that, he ain't working there.
Go ahead. I appreciate everything you did.
And of course, Tony Khan, by all means, would have said yes. You know why? Because he wants him. Because you know why? He's a big name. And I know Paul, if he would have said no, you ain't working with WWE part of the Special Olympics, then fuck you. You made sure to say yes.
And he's doing the Special Olympics, for WWE, the Special Olympics.
He said he's still going to work with WWE for that.
And I'm pretty sure if Khan would have said no, Big Show would have said, well, fuck you. I can always go back.
And everyone knows. Paul White, Big Show,
we do know that he's going to be doing some commentary on the YouTube
And I have a little bit of a problem with that. You got Paul White, great talker. He's a good guy. He is. He can talk, but
he's never
done commentary before. Yeah. You're working with a guy that's never done commentary before. It's completely new to him. Mm-hmm. And I already know people are probably going to shit on him. Mm-hmm. How are you going to shit on a guy that's never done commentary before?
But see, that's the problem. See, here's the problem: they bring somebody in.
He's inexperienced,
and puts the guy in a situation that he's never done before. Oh, put me in the ring. I know what I'm doing. Put me in front of a mic. I've never did that before. It's a different thing that you're sitting out there and you're trying to get the crowd into what you're watching here.
And another problem is they said that he's going to wrestle again.
Yeah, he's going to wrestle part-time.
He shouldn't wrestle.
This is the issue I have.
He shouldn't wrestle.
Last time I seen him in WWE...
He looked like he was hurting.
Yeah, he looks like he was limping.
you could tell he was in pain when he was hurting. So I wouldn't have wrestled. I would
unless you're gonna get a lot of shit fixed on you.
Yeah. And fucking was like, oh, the man Paul Wight is like, what is it?
Well, see, and this is also the thing too that I want to mention here.
Yeah.
A lot of all the, you remember all the WWE haters and all the.
Oh, they ain't gonna sign everybody.
Well, and all the
people that didn't like old people.
Well, all the people that love all the new wrestlers love AEW and all that shit. They used to make fun of Big Show with
make fun of Big Show being old
and all that shit.
Fucking making fun of Sting.
Yeah.
He's old.
But when they saw him,
once they signed with AEW, oh, it's 20 years younger.
Oh God, they signed him!
Oh man! Oh man, we got Big Show. Oh man! Well, didn't y'all bury him in fucking WWE?
You know what that's called? That's called double standard.
That's called double standard. Now, I still say Big Show's over the hill.
I'll say this. I've never been a Big Show fan.
But I respect the guy.
Me personally, I respect him, but I've just never been a fan.
And he's a good guy. I can tell he's a nice guy.
But
he shouldn't get
He should get back in the ring.
There's a lot of people in there, motherfuckers, should not get in the ring.
Should not be.
For example, Sting.
There's a lot of people shouldn't be in the damn ring there.
None of these guys should get in the fucking ring.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to add about Paul Wight?
Well, and I don't blame him. I'll milk the mark dry too.
Well,
and people's like, are you going to bury Big Show? No, you know why? Because I would have done the exact same thing. I would have stole how much money I could get out of this fucking drizzle drone fucking hobo. He dresses like a hobo. I'm sorry. Yeah. A hobo with money.
Here's the thing with me. And I don't blame them guys for going there because they go.
I would have milked the motherfucker too.
I would say this right here: if I was a wrestler back in the day, and I got too old to do anything, and some motherfucker called me, "Hey, I'll give you this right here, man. I'll give you this." You goddamn right, I'd be on the first plane there.
Mm-hmm. So we know about Paul Wight, and we do know that at AEW Revolution they signed Christian Cage.
Yeah, Christian's gone.
Which we seen him at the Royal Rumble.
Great shape,
looked impressive. But here's another issue that I'm running into.
Yeah.
With AEW.
Yeah.
This is a guy that I've always liked Christian.
Yes.
Always have.
Yes.
Always thought he was phenomenal.
Great
talent, good wrestler, good on promos. But how is he going to be booked?
There you go.
Exactly.
How is he going to be booked? Are you going to book him like a Chris Jericho where he does stupid shit?
Because this is the thing. I've always been a Chris Jericho fan my entire life.
Yeah. And once he came to that fucking Mark League.
And it's not because of AEW. It's the way AEW portrays Chris Jericho.
Yeah. He looked.
I am no longer
a Chris Jericho fan.
I'm no longer a Chris Jericho fan.
Never. And people say he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Well, if you take that blemish off, yeah. But now that blemish is going to stay there. He don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Let me tell you something about Chris Jericho.
And also, we should mention about Christian as well is that a few years ago he retired.
Yeah, he retired.
Yeah, he retired a few years ago.
At any point, he could decide. This ain't for me anymore.
I can't do it no more.
I can't do it anymore.
And nothing against Christian. I like Christian, but here's the goddamn thing: how the fuck you going to use him? And are you going to use him like you've been Jericho? You know where then I won't like him no more? Because that's what I've been getting. And then he shows up. They named him Christian Cage. I was like, oh, you're doing TNA, huh?
Yeah.
And people's like, oh, he could be like he did in TNA. That was in fucking 2008, 2009, 2007. What the fuck year it was? 2006. It don't matter. That was a long time ago.
Do you people understand that people age?
And fucking, but again, when he showed up at Royal Rumble, people had something bad to say about. He's old.
What's he doing in the Royal Rumble?
He's doing in Royal Rumble. He's too old. He's too. Why is Edge in the Rumble? He's too old. Why is Christian there? He's too old. But once he showed up to your fucking developmental, I call you developmental. You're the developmental.
Once they showed up to the Mark Federation.
Once they showed to the Mark Wrestling Federation,
What happens, Tommy?
Oh my God!
We got Christian!
Yes, we got Christian at 40-something years old. Even though we made fun of him in WWE last week. But guess what? We got him! Yeah! Woohoo!
And what's this we?
Yeah, what's this we? It was like the guy with the Dave Chappelle and the guy with the robot. That's how that they were doing. They were that guy that done the fucking robot on Dave Chappelle every fucking skit.
Yeah.
They were them. That was them.
You know, I respected Chris Jericho, and when I seen him, you know, I didn't know how they was going to use him in all Friends Wrestling. But when I seen him dancing a ballroom dance, that right there just lowered my inspirations for him. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure that Chris is going to end up probably going down that same path. I look for Paul Wight to go down that little path.
And fucking Tony Khan. Oh, he's a big star, you know. He didn't get the same opportunities in the other promotion.
Oh, did you see the meme that they posted of Chris Jericho saying, we're not going to sign everybody for
That's
WWE,
what I was about to say.
WWE.
And they
We're only selective.
And they show the SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I loved how they said, we ain't going to sign everybody from
We're
WWE.
Selective on who we sign.
You're not fucking selective.
You signed everybody that's gone from WWE.
That's a former WWE superstar.
Yep.
It don't matter if it's older, younger, midget, you don't care as long as they're a fucking name.
For crying out loud, you guys had Cameron on your goddamn,
you
fucking
have fucking
television
Cameron,
show.
the worst fucking funkadactyl
of all time.
And WWE won that boat. They got Naomi.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, who had the best funkadactyl? Well, that's easy. Fucking WWE. Naomi's better than fucking Cameron.
It always has been.
It always have been, and probably always will be.
So,
come on, you signed every goddamn. You signed fucking Zack Ryder. You signed fucking The Revival. You signed fucking Jericho. You signed Christian. You signed Big Show. You signed every fucking person I seen on that fucking roster. Fucking Shawn Spears. You signed every goddamn guy that's wrestled in WWE. So you're you're worse than TNA.
You're worse than TNA.
Isn't that what your floppy tits buddy? Zack Ryder?
Huh?
Is that floppy tits buddy?
No, that's Kurt Hawkins, but he signed to a shitty federation too.
Oh, is he signed over there too? Well,
no, he signed to Impact. That's just
really?
shitty.
Well,
they're working.
What?
Tommy, that wall is taking down that wall. You know that wall?
Yeah, taking down that wall there.
Well,
fuck that wall.
Well, sooner or later,
that wall's going to crumble.
They're going to be bringing in if he's there in TNA, he's going to probably be bringing in his toy buddy.
Fucking, they signed every goddamn WWE star.
And so don't be sitting here saying
don't come here and fucking say
all elite is real all elite. They're not.
No, they're not. And guess what? One of these days there, Shaka, you're going to be running out of money, and your daddy, Big Billy Busick's going to have enough. He's going to listen, son, I'm tired of buying shit for you. You fucking spoiled brat.
He bought you a fucking football team.
I bought you a football team. You haven't done shit for
Soccer team.
I bought you a soccer team. Either, son, you're going to have to help with these goddamn things, or you're just going to have this one little thing. Because I'm tired of fucking wasting money. And then, people's like, he's going to have more money than Vince. Vince McMahon's never going to run out of money. His asshole's puckered tight with his money. Unlike his fucking, his fucking dress hobo.
Listen to this right here. Vince was born into money.
And not only that, but if he ever wants to sell WWE, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to take it from him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I heard Disney. Yeah, I'm like, well, probably so.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
If they pay that money, he'll be.
Oh, you know Vince, he'll
pay
retire.
that money.
He'll fucking retire.
He'll retire.
But anyway, hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share all of our social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestleGrampage2. Yeah, Pop's on Facebook. He's always on there. You can also follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. You can also follow me and Tommy on Instagram for some updates and funny memes and things of that nature. If you guys want to check that out. And guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.